No, this edible ain't shit.
Wow, look at how June just towers over these puny men like some sort of dominatrix. Let's go, Bayonetta. So today's video is going to be all about Ken, because guess what? It's Ken's 60th anniversary this year. And what is Mattel doing for Ken's 60th anniversary, you ask? So for Ken's 60th anniversary, Mattel decided to release, I guess, an extension to the Fashionistas line, where they had a couple of Ken dolls that are meant to pay tribute to a couple of Ken dolls from the past. So we're going to be taking a look at this one today, along with Barbie Fashionista number 163, which is the only Fashionista left from the most recent wave that I had any interest in getting. So without further ado, let's take a look at one of the 60th anniversary budget Ken dolls. So here he is displayed in his packaging. I guess it's appropriate to call this a budget line of dolls, since I don't think that these are currently being sold at Walmart or Target. I bought mine off of Amazon, and the only people that I know that have seen them in real life has found them at discount stores like Five Below or Marshall's or Gabe's. And you know, what better way to respect Ken than to make his 60th anniversary dolls only be able to be found at discount stores. You can see that this one is meant to be inspired by the 1985 rocker Derek, which is one of my favorite vintage Ken head sculpts. You can also see that they had one that was inspired by the original Ken that was released in the 60s, as well as a great shape Ken from the 80s. I wish they would have spread out these decades a little bit more and had one that was from the 70s or one from the 90s. Personally, I think it would be really cool for them to release a reproduction of the Earring Magic Ken and make him available on Pride Month. And here he is out of his packaging. You can see that he definitely does not use the Derek head mold. And I don't really think that this head mold has a definitive name yet. I think most people nickname this the Dreads head sculpt just because of his hair. This head sculpt is dated 2018, and they've used it on a couple Fashionistas at this point. Unfortunately, I only have the deeper complexion one, so I don't have the lighter skin tone one to show you for skin tone comparison, but he looks really similar to this guy. This guy is on the slim Ken body type, and you can see that he has a very colorful 80s jacket and also this neon yellow shirt that's actually sewn to the jacket, so there's another budget aspect about him. And he has these shorts that actually are a separate piece and they velcro in the back, and he also comes with these white flats that we've seen a million times. I think what would have been cooler is if Mattel actually brought back Derek's original head sculpt along with the other two Kens from the collection and sort of like modernized them as if they were modern day Fashionistas. I know that they have the technology to scan actual real life people's faces and turn them into doll head sculpts, so I don't see why it would have been any harder for them to scan the original Derek's head mold and just gave him a fresh coat of paint. So you can definitely see how Ken's head has inflated over time. I mean, they could have put Derek's head on like a Skipper boy body or something. I really love Derek's head mold, and I would have loved to see it with a more modern painting style, so I definitely feel like there was a missed opportunity there. But this guy's really handsome too, especially whenever you just treat him as his own doll without comparing him to the original thing. He's obviously not the same ethnicity as Derek was either. I think I read somewhere that Derek was canonically Hispanic, but this guy is definitely black. But one good thing about both of these guys is that we actually have perfect made-to-move body donors for both of them. But before I take a look at that, let's take a look at Barbie Fashionista number 163. So here's Barbie Fashionista number 163 displayed in his packaging, and you can see his original illustration down there. To me, the doll looks a lot cuter than the illustration. A lot of people have been making comparisons between this Barbie Fashionista and a character from the animated TV show Bob's Burgers named Regular Sized Rudy. And I can definitely see the resemblance, so I've kind of already nicknamed this guy Rudy, which is fine because this is a brand new head sculpt and I don't really have anything else to call him otherwise. And here's Barbie Fashionista number 163 out of his packaging. I really love this new head sculpt. I think he looks absolutely adorable. I love his full lips, I love his thick eyebrows, and I love his nose shape, and I love his little dimples that he has on the side of his face. He's so damn cute. And yeah, this is definitely a new face sculpt since it is dated 2020. I really think he looks adorable on this slim body. And I really wish that Mattel was a lot quicker about pumping out those made-to-move bodies, because I would love to have a made-to-move option for him in a slim body shape. I feel like I'm the only one that really likes the slim body though. I know a lot of people don't like the slim body for Ken, but I really like it on this particular Fashionista because he looks like a little man. Especially, like, look at him compared to June. Like, she would stomp on him, and he'd probably like it too. As far as his clothes go, he has this, like, color block jacket that's red, blue, green, and yellow with this little pocket printed on the front. It would have been cute if that was an actual pocket, but it just kind of Velcros in the back. I think it looks really cute. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of instances, especially with the modern Fashionistas, where the designer showed this to Mattel and they were like, that's cute, but how can we make that really, really cheap? But I really like the elastic on the bottom of the jacket. I think that was a really smart idea because I think it really helps with the shape of it to make it look a lot more puffy than it actually is. His shorts are like basically the same exact pair of shorts as the other Ken that we just looked at, except in a navy blue color. He's got these sneakers with some molded on socks. I mean, if that ain't budget cuts, I don't know what is. I know he's not the first doll to have this shoe sculpt. He's just the first one in my collection. I think they could have gave him some socks because Fashionistas used to come with at least one accessory, and this guy has literally no extra accessories, so his extra accessory could be his socks, but they didn't do that. Before the type of collector that I am, where I sort of turn my dolls into art projects where I rebody them and redress them and pose them for pictures, he's worth it just for his precious face. So it is so awesome that we have made-to-move body donors for both of these guys. This guy is using the gay BMR 1959 with the green hair, and this one is using the wheelchair Ken. I mean, you really can't get any better than that when it comes to skin tone matching. But like I said earlier, in rebutting them, you do sacrifice their original body types. So it's really up to you whether you like regular sized Rudy or regular sized Rudy. Personally, I think I prefer this guy on the original sized Ken body as opposed to the slim Ken body. And as far as clothes go, their shirts fit just fine. But when it comes to these shorts, because the regular sized Ken has these cakes, the shorts don't want to Velcro in the back, so that's unfortunate, but everything else fits just fine. Well, that was a short one, but I hope that you all liked it anyway, and if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my content, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.